everyone, long time no speak again. It's been another couple of weeks. I'll just start this little vlog by saying that if you haven't watched my most recent vlog, which was like a life update, please go and watch that. I will leave it linked in the description of this video for you. It basically just explains everything that had been going on and why I have been away for so long, and why I look a bit different, and yeah. So, since I last spoke to you in the last update video, I can't remember when I actually filmed that, but I have started my new treatment. I feel like I had started my treatment in that video. Maybe, I'm not sure, but I've started my new treatment. I've been on it for 3 weeks now, 3 weeks yesterday, and there is a definite improvement. It's not as fast as I maybe would like, but having said that, in comparison to a lot of people I've spoken to who have been on this treatment, I am feeling a lot better than they did when they started the treatment only 3 weeks in. This particular treatment that I'm on now is a bit of a slow burner. So the reason they've put me on it is because it supposedly has less side effects, because side effects is something that I struggle with a lot with other medications. So it supposedly has less side effects, but it takes longer to work, and it can take quite a long time for you to achieve proper remission from your Crohn's. So it might take a long time for me to get where I want to be, but I've definitely improved from where I was a couple of weeks ago, so that is a massive positive. Today is the 1st of August, that's when I'm filming this, and shielding officially ends today. I have been to a few places since I started my new treatment because I wanted to just see like the lay of the land outside the bubble of my house, and start trying to get used to this new normal, as everyone keeps calling it. I felt very detached from it all because I hadn't been anywhere, and I thought eventually when I do go out, I'm just not going to have a clue what's going on or like what the rules are and things. So now that masks are mandatory in all shops and everything, I have been to a couple of shops. I took my phone to the Apple store to be repaired because I smashed it by accident. So I have been to a few places, and I've been to do a food shop now for the first time in 5 months, which is handy. And it's funny how quick you adapt. I was so scared about going, but actually once I was there, it was kind of just like muscle memory. Like, even though it had been 5 months since I'd been in a shop, my body was just like, oh yeah, this is a shop, this is what we do. So it was fine. I'm just being very vigilant about hand washing and things like that. So those are my like health update. I still haven't really been seeing anyone. My friend did come and cut my hair the other day. She cut an inch off my hair and put a few long layers into it, because previously it was all one length. And I'm having my nails done on Thursday, and that is a luxury that I wouldn't normally be having, but it is related to something that I will talk to you about in a minute. And the only other people I've seen are my mum and dad and my 2 brothers, and one of my brother's girlfriends, because they pretty much live together. I really needed some more like physical support with being so poorly, and Will, bless him, was essentially my carer. Like, he does such a fantastic job when I'm poorly, but he was still having to work, and I really needed other support. You know, like sometimes he couldn't take me to an appointment because he couldn't get away from work or whatever, so I kind of had no choice but to create a bubble with my parents' household, and I'm so glad I did, because I really needed that extra support. So I have been going over to my parents' house a couple of times because I have formed like a little bubble with them, but they're the only people that I've seen, I'm pretty sure, other than, like I said, my friend who came to cut my hair. But yeah, shielding is officially over as of today. Shielders are not going to get any further support, and if I'm going to go back to work in September, I really need to try and get into some sort of normal. So I have been trying to go a few places, but obviously taking as many precautions as possible. I do not leave the house without a mask or hand sanitizer, and I sanitize and wash my hands so much. I did not mean for this to be an 8-minute intro to this video, but like I said, I just have a lot to update you on. So the next thing is that the day that you watch this video, that's the plan anyway, the day that you watch this video, I will be married. Sorry for the close-up of my horrible skin then, but yeah, so hopefully as you're watching this video, I will officially be a Mrs. and we will be married, because we decided to go ahead with our little legal ceremony with 10 guests. And up till now, I haven't shared the date, I don't think, and I definitely haven't shared the location of our like original wedding venue, and that's just because I am quite big on internet safety, and I share a lot with you guys, but I also have very firm boundaries. I don't really share a lot about my relationship online. I don't really share anything about my job other than what I do as a job. I just have quite firm boundaries with what I share and privacy and things like that. And it's not because I don't want to share it, but it's that you never really know who's watching. It's something that I've always been very careful of. So I haven't shared my date or anything up to now, but because this video is going up after we're already married, I'm quite comfortable to share it in this video. So we are getting married on the 7th of August 2020, and we're getting married at Newbury Registry Office, which is called Shaw House. And again, the only reason I feel comfortable sharing that is because we don't live anywhere near it. We're getting married in a totally different county. Basically, I just looked for like pretty registry offices, which I know sounds ridiculous. And we're not travelling really far to go there. But I just searched for pretty registry offices within a certain mile radius of where we are based. And I found Shaw House and I thought it was really nice. So we changed our wedding booking to a registry office wedding back in May, and we just hoped that it would be able to go ahead, and thankfully it can. And we're really excited. It's 6 days away as I'm filming this. So I've been trying to throw together some sort of like semblance of a wedding for the last week or two, once we knew it could definitely go ahead. There was a bit of a blow yesterday for August brides, because the plans to allow wedding receptions to go ahead were postponed, but we were never having a reception anyway. We hadn't booked like a restaurant or a venue or anything. We're literally just going to the registry office to get married, and then a couple of us are going to my parents' garden to have a little bit of food and just celebrate being married, I guess. But yeah, we weren't having a reception or a big party or loads of people anyway. There's literally just a handful of people. We're only getting married with our parents and siblings, and not even all of them at that. They can't even all come because we have too many. So yeah, I think it's going to be really lovely, and I can't wait to share it with you. And that's why I decided to start filming this video today, because I was sorting out some wedding stuff this morning and I just thought I can't wait to share this anymore. Like, I want to film it. I'm so excited. But I'm glad because our photographer is coming to the wedding, so I'm really glad that I'll have some like nice photos to share with you as well. And then we still have our big day next April, so it's all really exciting, and I just feel like it will be nice to have something positive to look forward to. The weather is meant to be really hot next weekend, so we said this morning that it would have been far too hot for our big wedding anyway, because everyone would have been so miserable and so uncomfortable. But it will be nice to sit out in the garden under the gazebo with the Pims and celebrate finally being Mr. and Mrs. And I just can't wait. Okay, so I just came out to do the washing up, and this arrived in the post. Mrs. Prendergast, established 7th of August 2020. I am so excited. Okay, I've just shoved a headband on, so I'm looking even worse now, but my hair's winding me up. But I wanted to show you a few more wedding bits while I'm here because I'm excited, and yeah. I'm currently kneeling on the floor. Ow, I can't get around the dog crate. Here we go. So I'm in my craft room because that's where a lot of my wedding stuff is currently living. So generally I've tried to steer clear from buying too much like wedding specific stuff, because I feel like it's not going to get used after the wedding. So like that Mrs. Prendergast sweatshirt that I just showed, I will wear that around the house for as long as it lasts, if you know what I mean. as long as the sweatshirt lasts, that is, not the marriage. But like anything with Mrs. on it or my new surname or whatever, obviously I'm hoping to be Mrs. Prendergast for the rest of my life, so I don't feel like that's a waste. But like bride-to-be stuff and like specific sort of just married stuff, I haven't bought much of that because I don't want it to go to waste, because I feel like anything with bride-to-be on, you're not going to use it after the wedding. So this little gold clutch bag that I bought from Katie Loxton says just married on it, and it's like the only thing that I have that sort of has that sentiment on it, and I figured in future I could still use it anyway, even though it says just married, like nobody's really going to care, or I can just hold it the other way around and it's like a plain gold one, or if I find myself not using it, I could always gift it to a friend or something if they're getting married. But I wanted it because the little sandals that I've bought for the legal ceremony are gold, and it's not a perfect match, but obviously they'll be far enough away from each other that it will probably look okay on the day. And this morning I put these decals on the bottom of these sandals. My mum got them for me. I haven't been able to do a perfect job because it took a lot of scrubbing to get the labels and like the sticky residue off the shoes, and it has damaged the soles, and obviously they also have this grippy bit here, so they don't look perfect, but they are cute, and my mum bought them for me back before we'd postponed the wedding, so I wanted to use them. I literally only have 3 things with our original date on. These decals, the sweatshirt that I just showed you, which I ordered just last week when I knew the wedding was going to go ahead, and then some sweet bags that were originally going to be used on our sweet cart, again, that my mum ordered. They're the only 3 things I have with the original date on, so I wanted to use them, even though these sandals aren't really like the best for shoe decals. So I did these this morning and I think they're really cute. So those are my little sandals that I'm going to wear on the day, and they were from Dorothy Perkins in the sale, and then that's my little Katie Loxton clutch bag. So obviously I won't have that like at the ceremony, but I'll leave it in the car with my stuff in it so that when we go back to my parents' house I'll have like my lip balm and my phone and everything in my little clutch bag. Then I have my Archie Parchie, who's also coming to the wedding. Are you going to be my wedding accessory? You going to be my wedding accessory? So pretty. That was a nice sit. Yeah, it was. I bet everyone's missed your cute face. Yeah. I bet everyone's missed your cute face. Yeah. Oh, you're such a good boy. Then, obviously, like I said, we're going back to my parents' house with my parents, Will's parents, and just a handful of our siblings. And then throughout the afternoon, like, some people will leave, and then other relatives are going to pop in and say hi. So I wanted to have some sort of decoration, just to put like on my parents' fence so we can have a nice picture taken in front of it or something, or so it just feels a little bit more special. So I ordered this Just Married bunting in pink and rose gold from gingerray.co.uk. A lot of the decorations that I've actually bought for our wedding, like the big day next year, are from Ginger Ray. I really love them. You can get them in Hobbycraft and stuff, but they do have their own website. So I ordered that bunting because they had a 50% off sale, so it ended up being like £5 or something like that. And then because of the bunting, we kind of ran with the pink and gold theme, or like pink and rose gold. So I also got these wedding flags from Ginger Ray as well, and I thought that they were tiny because they were literally like £2.50 or something. I thought that they were tiny little like cake flags, and I thought we could like push them into cupcakes. But it turns out that they're massive. They're like wedding wands. So I don't know what I'm actually going to do with these. But, you know, they're cute, and I can put them away for like a birthday party or something at some point. Or I could save them for next year and like give them to the kids at the like big wedding day. Then we have some face masks, which my mum made for us. They didn't originally come in this packet. She actually like made the entire thing. I ordered these personalised iron-on patches that say Hitched C&W because, one, we might actually have to wear masks anyway. We're waiting to see like what the guidance is going to be on that. As of right now, the venue is saying we don't have to, but we might have to. But also, how many people are going to get married in the middle of a pandemic?
Will and I definitely use humour to try and make ourselves feel better about a situation, and by showing you these, I don't want you to think that we're making light of the situation, because we're absolutely not. This, you know, the last 5 months have been absolutely terrible for the whole world, and they've been terrible for us, and we're not making light of this at all, but we did want to take a couple of pictures with these masks on, just so that we can look back in the future and show our children in the future and say, you know, Mummy and Daddy got married in the middle of a pandemic and everyone had to wear masks and things. And if you've got to wear a mask, you may as well make it cute. So obviously the black one's Will's, the white one's mine, and we're going to wear them for a couple of socially distanced pictures with our family, because like I said, our photographer is coming. So my mum made those. She's very clever. She's made me like 6 or 7 masks, because obviously I've been wearing them to all of my appointments and everything long before they were mandatory, and obviously now they're mandatory everywhere. As of the 8th of August, they're mandatory in all indoor places. So I need a lot of masks, because you have to wash them before you rewear them. So my mum has made me a bunch of masks. Then, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see these, but this is a little gift that I got Will for the morning of the wedding. It's cufflinks. It just says meet me at the altar, and then the other one says love Chloe. Just a little token gift for him. He doesn't really wear cufflinks that often, so I figured he could wear them for the wedding, and then we can, you know, keep them safe or whatever. And technically we're not getting married at an altar because we're not getting married in a church, but I thought they were cute. And they were from Etsy. And I've got him a card for the morning of the wedding as well. And the next day, the day after the wedding, is actually his birthday. So I also bought him his first ever husband birthday card, which is really cute. And then we have... Don't lick it, oh Archie. Then we have our ring box. So like I said, I only have 3 things with our original wedding date on them. Thankfully, even though I had been very organised, with booking suppliers, I hadn't been really organised in getting things like decor and stuff like that, and I hadn't ordered anything personalised yet, and it's a good job I didn't, obviously, because the wedding was postponed. So when I ordered our ring box, even though we were still planning to get married on our original date, I was too scared to put our original date on it. And then I thought, you know, if we don't get married on that date and we get married in April, or maybe something happens in April and it has to be postponed again, I was just too scared to put like either of the wedding dates on there, to be honest. And being totally honest with you, our date in April is mainly just a big celebration of the wedding with our family and friends. The actual date itself kind of means nothing to us, whereas the original date that we had chosen is special to us. So I decided to just put the date on there that we became a couple. And I think it's quite nice. This was just from Amazon. It was about £12. It was from the Laser Engraving Company. And then inside we have our rings. So this is actually an eternity ring. And the diamonds only go halfway round, which obviously made it a little bit more affordable. Oh, it doesn't want to focus. There we go. But we got it from a website called Lloyd's Family Jewellery, and it's really reasonable, and they have fantastic customer service, so I would recommend them. None of this is an ad, it's all been purchased with our own money. We just want to recommend good companies. And then Will's ring is titanium, because he wanted something cheap. Ooh. He wanted something cheap and durable, because it will probably take a battering at the gym and stuff, knowing him. So yeah, he went for titanium, and we literally only bought that the other day. So yeah, other than my dress, which is just a little like summer dress from H&M, please stop licking the ring box. Stop doing it. I'm just wearing a little summer dress from H&M. So yeah, other than my dress and Will's suit, that's pretty much it. I mean, my mum has got all of the stuff for the little like buffet that we're having at her house, but we basically just went to Home Bargains and bought rose gold and pink plates. We bought rose gold disposable cutlery, and some straws, some cups. We decided that even though there's only a handful of people coming, it would be better to have everything disposable so we can just throw it all away. So yeah, all of that is at her house. So if I go to her house this week, I will try and show that to you as well, because it is all really nice. But I'm hoping that our photographer might come back to the house with us for a little while to take a few pictures of all of that, because it is really pretty. But like I said, we're not getting married in the same county, so I don't want to like impose too much travel on her. But yeah, so that is all the stuff. I'll be doing my own hair. I think I'm doing my own makeup. My friend did offer to do it, but I just don't know, like, even though I'm not very good at makeup, I'm just not sure I want somebody sort of that close to me, because I won't be able to wear a mask. So I'm still sort of deciding about that. But yeah, that's everything. So it's literally going to be the tiniest day, but I just can't wait. We're both really excited. I am having an early dinner. This is not going to all be eaten by me tonight. Basically, we had a stir fry last night and we had lots of leftover vegetables. So I've used that and some corn. Like, they're meant to like emulate chicken, but they're just corn vegetarian pieces with a fajita seasoning. And I'm going to have fajitas tonight. I chopped up some big chunky bits of pepper and added those in as well because I love them, but it is smelling amazing. Hi everyone, it's actually now Monday. Because I started this vlog on a Saturday, I think it was, I'm getting so confused with the days. Oh, here's Winnie. You come inside. And obviously my little shadow is always here. I didn't film yesterday. You didn't miss anything though. Basically, I woke up in the morning and my right eye was huge. My eyelid, that is. It was so swollen and sore. And I'd had some pain in that eyelid the day before, and I thought, oh no, I'm getting a sty right on top of the wedding. For anyone who doesn't know what a sty is, it's like a lump on your eyelid. If you get like a blocked eyelash follicle or a clogged pore or something like that, it can become like a red lump that's called a sty. And I really thought that that's what I was getting, but obviously I woke up the next day and my eye was huge. So I called 111 at like 8:30 in the morning on a Sunday morning, because basically the medication that I'm on, if you get like a mild infection, you're more susceptible to infection anyway because your immune system is suppressed. But if you get a mild infection, it can quite quickly become serious because your body doesn't do as good of a job fighting it off. So my team at hospital had basically said to me when I started this medication that if I have any symptoms of an infection, I need to contact a GP and get some antibiotics as soon as possible. So I just thought I would call 111 for advice. They're basically, for anyone who's not in the UK, the like non-emergency NHS helpline. And they were so helpful. They were really nice. We've had to use them 3 times in the last month. I've never had to call them before ever, and then we've had to use them 3 times in the last month for different things for me and Will, and they've been so helpful every time. So they arranged a video call for me with a GP in my local area, and she took a look at my eye via video call, and she agreed that yes, with my medication I needed to start some antibiotics. So we went to pick up some antibiotics from a pharmacy that was open about 20 minutes away, and it was just so quick and easy. So I've had 24 hours now of antibiotics and it's already going down and it's less painful, so hopefully by the wedding on Friday it will be okay. I feel like if I didn't point it out you probably wouldn't notice it. Yesterday you would have done, but today it's a lot better already. But anyway, and then in the afternoon we went to see some of Will's family. I haven't seen his parents since January, and I haven't seen any of the rest of his family since Christmas. And Will hasn't seen any of his siblings either in this whole time, I don't think. But he's visited his parents a couple of times. So we sat in the garden, we had a barbecue. There was just one of his sisters there with her children, but it was so nice to see some of them and to see other people, because I haven't seen other people in so long. So that was really nice. We just kept our distance. They were really respectful of the fact that I needed to stay away from people still, and I felt very safe because we were outside. I had a separate toilet to use and everything. Like, his family were really understanding. So I just didn't film yesterday because of the drama of the morning, and then we were with family in the afternoon.
But today is Monday. This morning I have had a lazy morning, and then I've done a load of washing. I've put all of our clean washing away and emptied the laundry basket. I've just hung up all of that washing, and now I'm doing all of our towels. But I'm actually going to pop over to my mum's because she messaged me yesterday and said that she had got scones with jam and cream, and did I want to come round at lunchtime today and have a scone? Yes, of course I would like to have a scone. So I'm going to pop round and see her now and see the doggies. I don't know if anyone else will be there. It's a Monday, so probably not. They'll probably be at work. Are you okay, Archie? But yeah, this week is looking very busy in my planner. My planner has been empty for months, obviously. And now this week is jam-packed full. So that's why I'm trying to get lots of things done in the house today and tomorrow, because from Wednesday onwards it's all wedding. So yeah, just trying to get the house nice and clean and organised so that I don't have to worry about that. And we will be coming back here on Friday after the wedding. In the evening, so I really didn't want us to come back to a messy house. I wanted us to be able to just come back and relax. Archie's going to the groomers tomorrow. The groomer managed to fit him in like an emergency appointment. I think she had a cancellation. I had messaged her saying I can't book in with you until the week after the wedding. Is there any way, if you have a cancellation, you could keep me in mind? And she texted me this morning asking if I could do tomorrow. So Archie's being groomed tomorrow so that he'll look cute in the photos, because our photographer is going to pop back to my mum's house after the ceremony and take a few photos of us in the garden with the decorations, because we've bought a few decorations. And yeah, the dogs are going to be there, so we can get some pictures with the dogs, which will be so nice. My maid of honour obviously can't be with us on the day, unfortunately, because we're limited to just our parents and a few of our siblings. So she's going to pop round on her way through the town on Wednesday morning. She said she's got a gift she wants to give me, and I've got a gift that I want to give her. So we're going to swap presents on Wednesday morning. I'm getting my nails done on Thursday. Lots of appointments in my diary this week, which I haven't had previously. Had a video call with my photographer, just a lot. And even just little things like my friend might be doing my makeup for me on Friday. I haven't quite decided if I'm 100% comfortable with it yet, so yeah, I haven't totally decided, but if she does, I want to wash all my makeup brushes so that they're all nice and fresh, so I need to find time to do that. But yeah, today I'm going to ignore all of that and go over to my mum's for a few hours. So I will see you there. Good morning everyone, happy Tuesday. I am having a bit more of a makeup free day today because my skin is really playing up, which is so rubbish considering the wedding's on Friday. It's Tuesday, I've had quite a lazy morning, and now I'm going to take Archie to the groomers because I texted our groomer asking for a cancellation if any came up. And I can't remember if I already told you this, but basically she texted me yesterday saying that she had an appointment for today, so I'm going to take him to his groomer appointment now, and then I'm going to pop into Sainsbury's because I don't really have anything for lunch, and I don't know, I just fancy something different. We've got bread, but that's pretty much it. And what else? Oh, I was also going to have a look in Sainsbury's at their like hair and beauty section, because I'm getting more and more stressed about what I'm going to do with my hair on Friday. I am so unprepared for this wedding. It's crazy. I've got like pretty much everything I need. Like everything I absolutely need is, you know, purchased and ready. The food is ordered for our little garden gathering afterwards. The people who need to know about it. Like everything's sorted. I've got 2 dress options to try. Like most of it is sorted, but when it comes to my actual like hair and makeup, I just don't know what I'm gonna do, because it's just not a great situation at the moment. My skin is terrible, my hair is all over the place. I've had it cut, so at least that's a perk, but like I've had a couple of tries at doing my hair over the last week, and I just feel like it looks awful. So I have no idea what I'm going to do. So I'm going to have a look in their like hair and beauty section and see if they've got any like nice hair accessories that might look nice. I don't really want to go further afield because this week is so busy. Yesterday, after being at my mum's house, I went to the doctor's and went to the range to get a frame for my maid of honour's gift and everything, and like I just want to stay home today and focus on getting stuff done in the house. So Sainsbury's is really close to us, so if they don't have anything in there, then I'll just have to go without.
Right, so there was actually an issue with Archie's groom, which I'll tell you about later, but I did still nip out to buy a few things. Is that dog hair on the blanket? For goodness sake, the dogs aren't even allowed on the bed. I picked up these earrings because the dress that I'm planning to wear for the wedding has got like pearly straps, so I thought they'd be quite cute. And then I got this headband just in case I decide to wear my hair like down and straight. But yeah, so that like matches the dress and the earrings, and if I wear my hair like just down and straight, I can pop that in for a little bit like extra fancy, I guess, because my plan is to wear it curly with half up half down, but I just can't get it to look nice. But if I do try that on the day and it works, I picked up this barrette from Sainsbury's, which was like £3, and I thought that was quite pretty. So if I do manage to get it in like a half up half down style, I thought that would be quite nice. And then this is just a makeup brush cleaner because I want to clean my makeup brushes. But yeah, so that was my little haul.
It's actually now the next day. I'm not being very good at filming at all because I guess I'm just out of the habit of doing it, and also I've been so busy I can't describe, and I'm just like exhausted at the moment, like because I haven't had to do anything for so long and I'm still really in recovery mode from this flare up. I just like I'm exhausted even doing the slightest things. But anyway, it's Wednesday, so the wedding is now the day after tomorrow. 2 days, 2 sleeps. I am overwhelmed, but I thought I would explain what happened with Archie's groom yesterday. So he's actually at the groomer's now. Basically what happened was the lady texted me to say that she couldn't do Archie's groom because she had been bitten by another dog earlier that day, so she'd had to cancel all her appointments. However, she had tried to send me a photo of the bite in the message, and because she doesn't have an iPhone and I do, it sent as an MMS message. And if anyone tries to send me a photo and they don't have an iPhone, I basically just don't get the message. It will normally come through like 3 days later saying this number tried to send you a picture message, and then I have to like log into my online account to see the message. So yeah, basically I didn't get the text message, so I took Archie down to her house for his groom, and there was nobody there apart from some guys working on her roof, and they were ringing the doorbell and nobody was answering, and it was just really awkward. And then her husband came out and said, you know, she's been bitten, she's not doing any more appointments today. She did send you a text, and he went and got her phone to prove that she had texted me, and I was like, I'm really sorry. And I like showed him my phone, like, I'm really sorry I didn't get the text, and it was just so awkward. But I left, came back home, and then I went out and ran all my errands, and I showed you my little haul yesterday. But yeah, so I spoke to her later in the evening and just sent her a text to say, I'm really sorry I didn't get your message, and I explained why I didn't get the message, and I just said, you know, don't worry about Archie's groom at all, it's fine, like I'll just do it after the wedding. And she replied back saying she could do him today because she had had it properly dressed by a doctor that afternoon, and they'd said she was fine to go back to work as long as she kept it covered. So he's now at the groomer's today, and I also saw my maid of honour this morning, and I wanted to show you what she got me because it was so cute. So obviously my big hen do was cancelled. We ended up doing a little like virtual quiz, which was really cute, but on my hen do I was supposed to wear these, which my maid of honour Lucy gave me today, and she said she wanted me to have them now because I'm a bride now, but I have to bring them on the hen do next year because we've like postponed the hen do. But look how cute. I mean, they're sticking up right now because I've got my hair in a bun, but how cute are these? And I think she said there's like a loose Disney theme to the hen do, which is very exciting. And she also got me this beautiful, beautiful necklace, which is so thoughtful. Let me, oops, it's falling out. So it's this beautiful necklace, and it's got, I'm not going to do like a close-up, but it's got two little hearts. One of them is rose gold and one of them is silver. And on one side it's got our like official wedding date, which is obviously Friday, so it's the 7th of August. And then on the reverse she's got our like second wedding date, which is in April next year. And I just thought that was so lovely and thoughtful of her. Just so lovely, and it was so nice to see her because I haven't seen her in ages, because she lives in Dorset and I do not live in Dorset. I live about 2 hours away from where she lives, so it was so nice to see her and to get my presents. And she absolutely loved her print as well, it made her tear up. So I know that Lucy sometimes watches these videos, so if you're watching, Lucy, thank you so much for my presents. I love them so much. These ears are never gonna leave my head again. Well, they are, because I have to go out in a bit, and I think the groomer, when I go to pick Archie up, might think that I'm actually crazy, but I'm going to take a picture with these on. Also today I have been sorting out a packing list because we are hoping to go to the caravan, and I want to get things like organised now. So if I know there's anything that we want to take, I want to make sure it's all washed and sorted. And the only other jobs I wanted to do today were to paint my nails, my toenails. And that's it. So I'm feeling prepared. Tomorrow I've got my nail appointment, and I'll probably like help my mum set up some stuff in the garden ready for Friday. But other than that, I'm all done. I've emailed the photographer all the details she needed after our little video meeting on Sunday. I've pretty much got everything ready. Yesterday I ended up cleaning out the rabbits and like properly deep cleaning the bunny shed. Like clearing the garden. I put all the garden furniture back out there so the living room's nice and clear. I've been getting loads done and I'm absolutely shattered, but it's all good. And I've got my bridal ears. Go! She's not in there. She's in her bed. She's still asleep. She didn't even know you were gone. There she is. Winnie, are you gonna wake up and see your brother? Hello, Winnie. He's back. Yay. He's back, Normally she comes running out to see him, but she was asleep. Yay. Winnie, giving him a good sniff. Why are you headbutting him? Should we take your harness off? Good boy. Hey Archie, do you look so smart? Did Deb give you a little tie? Oh, such a handsome boy. Yeah.